And we're live again.
Oh, we're doing this again. I thought we were just gonna check our computers.
Right? We used to do a
Oh.
thing every Saturday, but then we got vacation. And then
Well, we were also potentially gonna float away.
float away. What the fuck? Oh,
What the?
yes.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks for a second.
Sorry, I forgot all the
Yeah.
chaos.
Welcome to the Half-Ass Show on MNR. Yes, we are alive. Yes, we are not. We are landlocked for now, and
Like,
all that fun, adventurous stuff. You know.
yeah, if y'all weren't aware, last week we had our anniversary vacation thing. So
Mhm.
it was pretty funny that we wanted to do things and we couldn't because we're underwater.
And now next week we're going to have 2 weeks of this week we're going to have this, and next week and then we're going to go on break again because her family's coming to town. So just when we get our motion back, nope.
Nope. It's how we roll in this fucking house.
Yeah.
This is how
It
we
sure
roll,
is.
people.
Yeah.
They're all.
Yeah, I'd like to welcome everybody back to Magic Ninja Robot. I know we've been away for a bit. I'm Brandon. Illy is on the left.
Hello.
Or on the right. I'm sorry.
Hello. It's on the right.
Yeah. I gotta flip it. I get it.
Yeah.
This is our podcast. We usually do once a week, where we just vamp about whatever is happening in the world of gaming, pop culture, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Whatever we're doing, wasting time and shit. Classic.
having fun. Just stay.
Stay what?
It's a song. It's Dave Matthews Band. Remember the song "Stay"?
Look, Brandon.
Time.
Brandon, you have like a musical reference for everything, so I'm just gonna say, okay, love. Go.
I have no idea what you just said because you just died like a rock.
Did I?
I don't even hear you now.
You don't?
Hold on.
Wait.
There we go. I hear you now.
Aquí everything sounds okay.
I can hear you now. Maybe it was on my end, but it's like I can hear you through in the other room, but I couldn't hear you on my headphones.
Oh, that's on fucking you, not me.
Who knows?
Anyway.
All right. So when we last left off here on Magic Ninja Robot. Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank Rockagoth and K911 for having the streamer roundtable we had before I took off for vacation. It was very educational, I think is a good way to put it. We did raise some money. It was from another channel, but we did raise some money. So it's a win at the end of the day, no matter what happens. Exactly. That being said, we also have, because of that and some other things, obviously, we have some new members to the cult. So I would like to welcome Sterazanza to the channel. She, I believe, does a lot of streaming during the day and stuff like that, from what I could see of her thing. King DJ Swayze 1. I haven't gotten over to check on you yet. I apologize for that. The Spidey Void joined us that stream and has some great questions going on during that conversation. And Picnic Blanket Doodles also followed us recently. She is also a part of the stuff that's going on for Mental Health Month amongst all of our buddies and adventurers on other channels. So definitely check out their stuff. And we'd like to say thank you and welcome to the cult.
There's more to the cult, I guess.
Yep.
Makes
and
sense.
it gets Nikki's to play the anthem.
Of course!
That I can't hear, but everybody else can.
It is the anthem. It's the anthem. So, hey, Rock!
Speak of the devil.
Speaking of the devil.
Yeah. Rockagoth is resident editor of stories, Tekken enthusiast, and mental health guru when it comes to rallying everybody. So just want to give you a shout out and say thank you for doing all you're doing with that, because I know it's a little nutty.
Hey, it is. It is. Yeah. Welcome. We missed you. Well, yeah.
By the way, do not forget to check out In the Basement with Rockagoth, her podcast. She interviews various streamers, which if you go to our Discord, you can find a direct link to all of the streams that she does. We kind of have she has a little residency over there. So there's that to look forward to. Kind of want to get some announcements out of the way outside of that. We got the basement one. I believe the next one on the list, and it's the one that is pertinent to M&R, I can now announce with certain satisfaction and officiality.
Okay.
We have YouTube exclusive content.
forgot. Oh wait. I do deserve the sound. At last, I'm
It's
sorry.
a little delayed, just like the thing. I'm gonna pass this over to Illy to explain this one.
So I'm doing movie reviews. Originally, the idea was to put them on Substack, but then I got bored, and then I got crafty, and then I started putting everything into motion. So yes, now I'm doing movie reviews because that's my main passion besides drawing and all that crap. So I'm gonna be doing that, some reviews and some recommendations for movies and such. So. Wait for it. I'm still working on the next one because there's something about.
Hang on.
Wow.
Go ahead, keep going. You're good. No,
Wow.
you're good. I'm doing something else.
Okay.
You'll find out in a minute.
It's just that you said hang out and I said I need your stuff.
No, because I want you to keep pointing that out, so people can go check it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, brothers. I ran for too long. My first movie was The Iron Claw, and. Yeah, the next one I think is gonna be a musical, so beware, because a musical and me expect the worst. So
yeah,
that's the idea.
And we also have various introductions conducted by yours truly, by note of her. And it's basically, I sat here Thursday night, got the mic up, kind of warmed up the pipes, and just went on like a 5-minute ramble of like just various introductions.
I was like editing my story and I just could hear you and I just took up my earbuds to hear your fucking insanity. That was great. I'm looking forward for that.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of good ones. There's some real gems in there that kind of happened by accident.
I told you, like, Brandon, I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the idea.
And she gave me the idea. I'm like, oh, okay, I can record that. And then I was sitting there like, come up with some other ones.
Hell yeah. And I knew that it was going to be worth it. And I was not disappointed. Like, I was cracking.
I'm just going to say this. The best one was the cat one. And that happened organically.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I need to take a picture of Lefty and edit it. Because that's going to be now on the fucking thing. Anyway. It is.
Yeah. But definitely check that out. If you guys are new to our channel and you're watching this on YouTube, please go check out that video, or if you're new to Twitch, or you're on our Twitch channel and you see it there, give us a follow over there. You know, we're all over the map. We're on Substack, all that shit. Yeah. Speaking of Substack, not trying to steal your thunder here.
Go for it.
One of the things I fucking managed to do on our little vacation was finish the albatross that was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh my god! And you're not wrong.
I was there, man. I was there.
78 hours later, I finished the fucker.
Yeah, most of them I was asleep, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But, actually, as of this show, when it goes off the air, that Substack review will go live as soon as we go off the air, or at 8 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Eastern time, I think, somewhere around there. It will go live. If you got email subscriptions to it already, you'll get the emails, or, you know, it'll be posted. I posted it on various socials and all that stuff. There's going to be 2 reviews. There is going to be the main review, which is basically on gameplay and all that stuff, and the second review goes into heavy spoiler territory. That will come in the next couple of days. They've both been written. It's just a matter of editing the second.
Nice.
Yeah, so some content coming on over there on the Substack, reviewing again, kind of replacing that with my figure reviews to now doing that. By the way, don't think those are not going to be on YouTube at some point, the figure reviews. That's happening. I'm just working my way there.
Yeah, my thing just happened organically, and now they're doing, they're giving me 2 days in a row. I don't think it's unfair. I am sadly sacrificing a lot of the streaming to watch the movies because my movies are dumb and long, and making the reviews takes forever. So yeah, that's the only thing. I may go back to do the little bits because the thumbnails I'm drawing them. That's the plan. So yeah, that'd be a good tease for next time. So yeah.
All right. And in our community at the moment, since we have one of the Wolfpack members here, I think it's just they could probably help me and confirm this stuff. Tomorrow is the Wolf Games again. That groan you hear is Illy screaming out, "Damn it!"
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That starts at 8 Eastern. I believe it is going to be on the Wolfpack Esports channel that they have developed. I'm not 100% sure on that, but you can sign up. Registration, I believe, closes to. You do need to check in. If you sign up for this thing, you need to check in. They're very strict on that. I cannot tell you how strict they are on that. They are like, you're in or you're out. Which I get. So I will be on commentary once more, as per usual for the Wolf Games. I don't know who my commentary partner is just yet. Why did we go to the standby screen? I'm confused.
Because I'm a dumbass. I poked the wrong button. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And yeah, Luna does not play. She does not fuck around. You don't know what's going on at the end of that. But
you got silent, Brandon. No. Now Brandon is empty. It's quiet. He was saying something, but I don't hear him anymore. if he suddenly sounds like in the other side fucked up, it's no. Maybe your bike is not working because it doesn't show. Oh no. No, really? Uh-oh. This is awesome. The problem is that it doesn't come in. No, it doesn't sound. Interesting. Did you poke something? Sorry, people. Brandon has some technical issues, which is funny. Usually it's me.
Okay, am I able to talk now?
Yeah, now you are. Oh, what the
fuck?
I
plugged it directly into the thing. Apparently the thing fucked up on me. So
you gotta love when we come back with a boom, bitch.
Yeah. So we're here. Anyway, yeah, Luna does not fuck around when it comes to check-ins. So if you're gonna participate, please check in properly.
I love how fucked up the day is.
Well, we want to talk about fucked up. How about so last week, it was our anniversary. We're like, oh, okay, we'll do some stuff.
Oh yeah.
Thursday comes along, and actually it goes into kind of. I talked to the people I was working with the collaboration on. Mm-hmm. We're sitting there on a Thursday morning, and it was gonna rain. And we're like, it'll be fine. Won't be the end of the world. Mm-hmm. And then about 11:30, we both look at each other. We're texting each other at work, like, are we gonna make it home? Because out of nowhere, it just dropped like 5 inches out of just complete blue.
So I was at work. Was it?
We both were.
I was at work in the morning, and Brandon said, like, it'll be fine. I got in at 4, I think. I want to say it was a 4. And
no, it was 6. Remember, because we were talking about it. Yeah.
Oh, it's true. Well, I got there early, and you were like, well, by 11 it'll be fine. I mean, okay, if it's by 11, no, Brandon. I was anyway. And it started raining worse. Like around 11 to me. Oh shit. And my boss said, like, well, there's some hours you want to stay with me. I'm gonna stay regardless because I can't go home right now. I'm gonna have to wait for Brandon to pick me up.
Yeah, she don't trust Ubers in the water. Don't blame her either.
No, the problem is that if I get to the place, not everyone is gonna give me the ride to my apartment, and I didn't know how bad it was gonna be with the river, because for us to cross, we need to pass through a river, and that river got fucked. So we're like praying to gods and everyone, like, oh my god, Odin, just protect us, protect our asses.
So as soon as I get her home, it gets a little better, to the point that I get back to work. And you wouldn't have known a storm happened because, like, the sun's out, birds are chirping. Yeah. And my boss is even like, man, this fucking wacky-ass weather.
Because I fell asleep in darkness, woke up in the light, and sunshines and lollipops, I think I told you.
So come home, do the stream. Okay, great, we had a good time with that. Friday comes along, wave 2 of the rain. Now at this point, it's getting a little scary. Like, we're all sitting here like, okay, it's raining pretty good, but we're safe. I mean, no water's around our area or anything. So we go out in the afternoon before the next wave. By the way, we are dealing with hail also in this situation.
Oh yeah, we're like on the mall, which
you can hear it in the glass. Yeah,
which we got our AEW shirts and clearance, and we're so happy about it. God damn it again! Sorry.
And my synthwave one.
Yeah.
My synthwave transformers.
I am so sorry about me poking buttons, but yeah, I'm having issues, technical issues. Today is just technical issues at go. So, but yeah, it started hailing.
I'll update the stream information.
About what?
There we go. We're back. Technical issues. There we go.
Technical issues to show.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anyway.
So it started hailing. My parents like, "Are you guys okay?" It's like, it's not that bad. And we head home and such and whatever. The next day, though.
Next day got a little interesting because, okay, so it's Free Comic Book Day. Me and Ellie are like, yes. And me, I'm sitting here like, yes.
Yeah.
Check the roads to check the weather. It's like an hour and a half drive over to the fucking 10-minute stop.
Yeah, it's like our comic book local joint. What is DNA? Is it called?
Mm-hmm.
It's like 10 minutes from our house. Like literally, just like. But
and we should also point out that Illie's job closed that day, even though she wasn't working. They called her and told her that.
I knew it was a bad time when I received like a fucking, I think it was 4 or 5. Like, hey, we're not gonna open the store. I mean, what? What are you talking about, man? And it's like my boss. Hey, can you come at 4 in the morning? I mean, hell no, I'm on vacation. Oh yeah, I forgot. I mean, bitch. But the thing is that they closed the store because it was not gonna be possible to pass by, and we passed through that area, and it was so bad. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. So our actual day of anniversary, we go out, we go to the comic shop, we have food, yay! And also it stopped raining.
The best thing was that I was very sad that I wasn't gonna be able to go to my favorite joint for margaritas. But I don't know, it was in destiny that I had to show on Cinco de Mayo. And they gave me a glass, and it was a big ass fucking glass of margarita. And Brandon got me a crazy straw, and now I'm complete. Now I can make crazy margaritas at home, and I'm very happy.
And I got my Free Comic Book Day Energon Universe.
Brandon got all his comics because we waited a day, because they weren't a lot of people that day. They had a bunch of comics, so goddamn, it was a win. I think. So I'm so happy.
Yeah, and then I took a mental health day for Monday. Illy had to go back to work, but that was also like my gift of. I was like, well, I'll give you a free ride to work, and I get paid, and also the beard has now gone. So unfortunately, Beard Brandon has left the building for another period.
Me, I'm so sad.
You're not.
Yes, I am. I like you.
Are you?
Beard. Yeah.
See, the thing is with it's like when you get to your 40s as a guy, it's like you have 2 roads to pick. You either have to go full beard or you can't. And it's like everybody goes full beard, so I actually stick out more for not being in full beard. Also, it's a lot more maintenance than people think it is.
Well, but you got the little thing and you look good.
Yeah, well, it's just like I don't want to do this work. Just okay.
Yeah, also, I didn't want to draw another character. You with fucking beard is gonna be a nightmare. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so like in South Park, I took off my face warmer and set it aside for now.
Yeah.
Also, it was like in the 90s and humidity amped up. I'm like, there's no way I'm wearing a beard in this shit.
Yeah. It's like, you know what? I shave my legs. He has the right to not to shave his face. So, whatever.
That was the fun and adventure of our anniversary.
Yeah. What is it? Charm Under the Sea? What was it? What was it? Enchantment Under the Sea?
Yeah, about there. You're not wrong.
Yeah. That was our anniversary this year.
And the crazy thing is, the guy with the long, crazy hair was me.
Yeah, I still have short hair. And I will keep it. I will keep it.
Yeah.
Being the weirdos that we are.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, it was a adventurous kinda couple of days. It was more like, are we gonna float away? Should we get like a boat? Like I was joking. It's like, can I just rent a jet ski to go to work?
My dad was telling us like, hey, y'all can buy the jet skis. I have the money for it. You should have said yes, Brandon. Just for the kicks. Just for the kicks.
Yeah, I can totally see it now where it's like, it's like wave race. Do-do-do-do. And knowing my luck, I have to fucking follow the path to work like that.
I would be very concerned because this fucking river has crocodiles. I
So
would
just
be.
add some flavor. That's some Mario Kart flavor.
Hell no, I wouldn't let you go through there. It's like I mean, I didn't think about it that it was gonna be one, but one time an Uber driver said like, "Is that a fucking croc?" And me, what? Holy shit, that is a fucking croc. So, God bless Texas. Everything is bigger and stupider.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I mean, we can do the whole wipeout thing, and then I get some techno and just drive to work in a hovercraft. I mean, that actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. That confused them. It's like, what the hell is that thing? Morning, everybody. Where'd you get that?
Okay.
I know people.
I'll take a note for that. A mental note for that. So. Alrighty then. So.
So, outside of all that adventure, you've been watching movies. You've been doing anything else as of late?
I've been playing a lot with the Grammarly thing, and it gives me really good ideas. Now, like, my story feels like a horror story, and I'm okay with it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grammarly is not a bad little... It's an AI assistant. I consider it an assistant, not like a tool. It's a tool.
Yeah, because, goddamn. It's awesome. Yes, thank you so much for the recommendation. But yeah, last night I was like, well, heck, like my spicy scenes are more spicier, and my horror scenes will give you nightmares. So, go me, go team.
Meanwhile, it's like I find it funny. Like Grammarly will send out an email every so often. I guess if you use it enough, or it aggregates you, and it gives you like your stats for the week.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I just don't shut up typing because I am like I'm like in like the top tier people that use the fucker. It's like, you use all these words that nobody else uses, and I'm like, okay, there's got to be somebody else besides me using these big words. I can't be the only person. It's not fucking possible.
I am noticing the words that is repeating a lot, and it's insane. I don't pay attention to it.
I would actually argue that Grammarly is more tutor than it is. It is a tool, but it's also a tutor because it kind of like it makes you pay attention to what you're looking at. It's like, oh God, I really am terrible with that. Okay, that looks better, maybe.
Yeah, mine it gives me like, well, you could write it like this, you dumbass, and me, well, I'm Mexican. Well, you're gonna write it like this, you dumbass Mexican. Like that's.
Damn.
Yeah, well, it's fine. Look, it's actually making me better. So, and for the reviews, the script is making it a lot better.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Yeah, according to Grammarly, my tone is surprise, informal.
I don't even want to know what's mine. I don't even want to know.
Mental patient.
You should be in an asylum. I mean, thank you, thank you. This is nothing.
Oh, she's heard worse in this state. That's the sad thing.
I know it doesn't.
Okay, says I hope Grammarly doesn't talk to you like that, Ed.
Look, Rock, it doesn't. You know who talks like that and fucks with me? Google Assistant. That's the one that fucks with us.
At one point it was telling us a history of serial killers when we were going to bed.
Oh yeah, I mean that's a real thing. Like one night we told it to like Good Night or whatever, and it said like, did you know that murder by sleeping is a casualty of I don't know? Well, good night. And it turned everything off and be, what the fuck was that all about, bro?
Yeah, you gotta dig up that comic and share it again, because that comic was gold.
Yeah, I need to look it up. I have it somewhere. It's
the best part is the cat. The best part is the cat's reaction and all that. That was the best part of that.
I missed that little bit. I don't miss that little bit. But well. I think also that it was the Google thing, right? It wasn't.
That was the Google Nest, yes.
It wasn't Alexa. It was when we just got it, right? Damn.
Yeah, it was a couple of weeks, yeah.
Yeah, and now Brandon treats it like trash. So.
Oh, my argument is it's a machine, and it's like if the robot operating happens, it's gonna be so pissed off at me that it's gonna go into kill mode, and I'm gonna get a quick, merciful death as opposed to a slow, agonizing one because it just wants me out of this equation. So right. I'm doing myself a service. By the way, welcome to the Half-Ass Show here on MNR. We are just talking about catching up on things from our little vacation we had. If you guys like what you hear, please give us a follow on here. Continuing on with the stuff, what I've been doing, been reading. I actually read a lot of comics. I got
oh shit.
Got caught up with Geiger. I actually got that with my little freebie from work. I got that first volume of that, so that was pretty good. Very intense and very family driven, surprisingly. What else have I read? The Transformers comic, my usual suspects, nothing bad there. But I would honestly say, if you are still on the fence, if you are happen to be near a comic shop, or you can get them digitally on Amazon for free, definitely check out the Energon Universe free comic book day, because it sets up a lot of plots and kind of introduces you to all the stuff they're playing with. So if you're ever curious and want a little taste and have it free, I'd recommend that.
Cool. Cool beats.
Yeah. Outside of that, been working on the toy reviews on the Substack. Like I said earlier, Final Fantasy Substack coming on after this show goes off the air.
Excited.
Yeah. Aren't you just?
Well, I have fun while you were suffering.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week more, because I kind of want this review to breathe a little bit, and also, I got it over with. Let me breathe a little bit.
I was gonna say I need some mental time from that, because that was too much.
How bad is it? I reinstalled Street Fighter and got rid of that one just because I can't take another long game for a bit.
Yeah, no, you were like, you know what? I'm just gonna install Street Fighter. I don't want to deal with more emotional shit. I mean, okay, go nuts.
Yeah, and then I started the Rent a Fighter thing, and now I'm like, oh, this is a rabbit hole I shouldn't have gone down.
Well.
Yeah. But we shall see. But no, I'm enjoying Street Fighter. It's like I play a lot of Tekken also, and I kind of bounce it back and forth, because you don't want to. You kind of got to shake things up so you don't get repetitive. I will say that.
I gotcha.
Yeah. But that's all I've been really up to at the moment. Let's go into the stories here, because there's a fair amount to talk about.
Is it?
So we'll start with the first of the big stories this week, and it's Microsoft shut it down. They shut down 4 studios, but the 2 that are getting the biggest, we'll talk about more about them than we will the other studios, because the other studios are kind of more smaller tier stuff, and most likely are going to be refolded into other projects. So nobody's really losing anything on that one other than a title.
Okay.
That I could piece together. I mean, I could be dead wrong. And please, in the chat, if you're listening to this, go ahead and just let me know if I'm wrong. I'm totally cool with it. The big names that were... Yeah, the big names that are shuttered are Tango Gameworks. You would know them more for Evil Within.
Oh, okay.
That's also the guy that made Resident Evil 4, Shinji Mikami's studio. He left there. He's already at another studio, so he's not even affected.
Okay.
And also, they're the ones that did the little darling last year, Hi-Fi Rush, which you can now get on multiple consoles.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't know if I even want to get that game, because it's one of those sequel traps where I feel like they're going to set up a sequel, and it's like, I'm never going to get that.
Oh, why? Because it's never going to be done?
Because the studio made it shut down.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's like one of those, expect the next movie, and it's like, never comes. Best.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't want to disappoint myself on that one. It looks fun, I'm not saying it, and if it gets on super cheap sale, I might pick it up, but I'm not going to probably invest in it just because I don't want to be disappointed.
Right, gotcha.
The other big name studio was Arcane Austin. Now, this is the Arcane group that did Redfall, the multiplayer game of vampires that everybody hated.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, they also did the Prey remake, from what I could see of my information. So that's not 100% sure, but that's a possibility. But they're the ones that did those. This is not the guys that did Dishonored. Arcane is still alive. They're doing Blade.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I forgot that game.
Yeah, but this would be their Austin branch that closed. Now, here's the kicker on all this stuff. Arcane Austin shuts down. Their employees, much like the other 2 I mentioned, are going to be folded into other divisions within ZeniMax, because remember, they're owned by Microsoft now.
Right.
Tango Gameworks was pretty much exclusive in Japan. They're like, fuck you, get out.
Ooh.
There will be nobody moving on from that unless maybe they got like a cush gig.
They probably do. If not, they'll turn into another fucking studio.
Well, the thing is, they may also go over to Shinji's studio also.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is that, some of the programmers, designers, producers, everything, they go to other studios. Just to piss off people sometimes.
The one thing that I find narratively interesting through all of this stuff, which I'm still trying to kind of wrap my head around, is all these comments from people talking about like, oh, well, this is Xbox gaming, but Microsoft's taking over. And it's like, now Microsoft is in charge. And I'm like, oh, hey, K9, welcome in. Hi, bye. A quick hi and bye. Had to stop in and say hi. Much love all. Thank you so much, K9. You're always welcome here, even if it's for a brief drop in.
Yep.
Don't ever think you're not. Anyway, back on topic here with the Microsoft stuff. They always say, "Oh, well, it's Xbox gaming." No, it's always been Microsoft. When you boot up an Xbox, what do you see? Do you see Sony? Do you see EA at the front of the fucker? No, it's Microsoft.
It's Microsoft, and then do you see like the studios? But that's pretty much it. It's always Microsoft.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking when you boot it up to start the system. Not even game yet. We're just talking getting to the menus.
Right.
It's Microsoft. And it's like I've seen all this stuff this week about like, oh, well, Microsoft Xbox gaming is now Microsoft gaming completely. It's like it always been that way. What form of fucking like this is where I have the inevitable aneurysm. Everybody keeps talking about Xbox gaming. It's like Xbox has done half-assed gaming for years. Mm-hmm. This is the company that wrote Halo.
Yeah, I forget that they did like more games after the third one.
Yeah.
I was like seeing the other day, like, wow, that Halo looks really new. Why does it look so new? I don't remember playing a new game. Oh yeah, I didn't pay attention to the rest of them, I guess. Happens.
Yeah, but it's like I don't understand why people are so shocked by all this because it's completely in Microsoft's MO.
Right.
And it's like, well, let's buy a bunch of studios and then we buy the licenses. And this has been going on for years.
It is. I mean, I'm not surprised for everything that you're saying, really. So
I'm more perplexed by the shock of it all. Like everybody's like, oh, this isn't the Xbox I remember. It's like it's the same fucking. What have they done anything new in the last Xbox One? Name me an exclusive from Xbox One that everybody remembers that doesn't have the word Halo in it. Or Gears.
Look, Brandon, I don't know. I don't like Xbox. I mean,
no,
because I don't have one.
No,
so.
I don't have one either. But what I'm saying is, like, when you think of like it's a long-term investment of this,
right?
And Microsoft has completely given up on Xbox. I would not be shocked if next generation there's no Xbox. They're just gonna port everything to the PC and call it a night.
Probably. Not gonna lay there.
Which is what they were doing in the 90s when they were a PC developer.
Yeah, I think I remember more games from back in the day than that. Like,
yes.
Maybe for the first Xbox, like, what was it, Fable? Fable was one,
There was
right?
Fable.
Fable was one of the exclusives, if I recall.
Yeah, there's also, they did Age of Empires on PCs. I don't know if they ever went to Xbox, but...
No, it never went to Xbox, if I recall. It's not a game that you can play on the Xbox. I'd be, like, going...
So you can, but the problem is real-time strategy games are very dry on a console. People have tried, and it usually doesn't work.
I'd be falling asleep.
Yeah, they tried StarCraft on the N64. That's all I'm going to say.
They did that? For me, it doesn't exist.
Uh-huh.
What the fudge?
Go look it up.
I don't wanna.
It probably doesn't look bad, but I'm just saying, it's like they did it. They actually managed to put the whole PC game and Brood War in there.
The son of a bitch did it on a fucking Nintendo 64?
Yeah, they did Command & Conquer too. I think they even got the video on the Command & Conquer one.
Holy crap baskets.
Yeah. Huh. It can be done, but like I said, it's real dry.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. I mean...
Yeah.
Makes total fucking sense.
Yes, but it's just to me kind of baffling that people like this week in gaming has been like fight the man, and it's like why? Because we had that. Well, we can talk about this also. The whole Helldivers fiasco that went on while we left.
Oh my god, it was so annoying. I saw even like streamers saying like, "Oh, I'm so out," and then, "Oh, I'm so back." It's like, okay.
I think one of the best comments I heard, which is this tells you everything you need to hear on this.
Yeah.
Somebody said it's like I'm never gonna trust Sony with my information, and somebody pointed out you trust Steam and trust Microsoft with your information, and not Sony. Really?
Right. It's the same fucking thing, bro. I mean,
I don't begrudge people. Like, look, honestly, at the end of the day, this may sound like I am pro company. I'm not. I'm actually rather glad how this ended up with the whole Helldivers thing because They wanted you to have PC, but then they said, or they wanted you to have PSN, but then they said, oh no, we don't want you to have PSN. We understand. We're still learning here.
Well, they're
Now,
learning.
if you actually look at, if you look at the fine print though, they just delisted all the games in the places they don't have PlayStations.
That makes
like
sense.
in all the countries that you can play on PC, but you can't play on PlayStation, they delisted the game.
Oh, so they didn't fix the thing. They just cut them out.
No, they did a media spun and then they just did that. Hey, you do you. I'm not even mad. I understand what they're doing there. It's just covering it up.
Okay. I mean,
But
yeah.
also, Ghost of Tsushima is going over to the PC, and they have that multiplayer mode. And they even said up front, you're gonna need the PSN account for that. You're just gonna need it. Make peace with it.
Yeah.
For the multiplayer side.
Yeah, for what is it? Platforms? Is it gonna be like that?
Probably more because of what is it? Well, here's the thing I don't understand is, okay, let's say hypothetically you wanted to play a game from PlayStation to EA. Well, you need an EA account to play those games. I learned that the hard way when I tried to play Apex Legends.
Right.
So if you want to play online on those, you can get it for the system, but good luck otherwise. And I tried to unlock. Apparently, I had an account that got locked, and they're like, "Well, you can't access it." I'm like, "Just give me a reset code."
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. That was.
And I was like,
madness.
"Well, just give me a reset code." And they're like, "Well, nope, we can't because you got to do this, this, this." Well, I can do it. No, well, we can't do it.
What the fuck? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
and
I
I'm like,
remember.
and then I just pretty much said at the end, like, "Oh, okay, you guys don't like money, gotcha." Because I was by one of those people that was like, "Oh, I'll put some money into this." I mean, it makes sense.
You usually do.
Yeah, I mean, like a couple of bucks here and there just to kind of like, it's like, it's freemium games. You kind of know what you sign up for with those.
Yeah, I remember that you were like, you know what? No, it's not even worth my time. Goodbye.
No, it's not. And I moved on to other things. But that's my point. Everybody's screaming about, like, well, you got to have a PSN account to play. It's like, well, you have to have an account with some company or another at some point, so what the hell's the difference?
But it's just that people want to just have everything in one fucking spot.
Oh, I understand that. That makes complete sense. But my argument is, to play Apex Legends, you still need an EA Play, whatever the fuck it's called thing.
Yeah. I know
And you need that to access the stuff, but you're still going to have your Steam account that you access it from free. So you're screaming about having a PSN account. That's free. You're not required to use the PlayStation Plus or anything if you're on the PC, from what I know. You just got to sign up for the account.
Right.
And people are having a shit fit about it, and it's like, but you do it with every other fucking company. Why is Sony such bad juju suddenly?
Because they want to just do it like that. Not gonna lie there.
Yeah.
I feel like I think it's just hella hating for the hell of hating. For the sake of hating. So, but that's how it is. That's how it is. Like, it's what Rocket God is saying, because console versus PC war. And it is true. Like, they are always going to be fighting over one bullshit or the other.
No, they won't be fighting forever because there will be at one point we hit a singularity. I understand that. And, well, you know what? Guess what? Crossplay exists. When you play Tekken, you play PC players, you play PSN players, you play Xbox players. You do the same with Xbox. You do the same with Destiny.
Yeah.
Get used to it. That's cool. You got your little PC that you spend all your money on. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Just make sure you don't breathe on it wrong and you fuck everything up for everybody else when your system doesn't connect.
Also, like, let's be fair. There's going to be always, like, I want to play with you guys, but I don't have a good computer. But I have my PlayStation. And we can connect together. That was the idea, to bring people together. I thought that was the thing, or I am too nice and think better of people.
I guess I feel like console people are a little more behind that. It's like, oh yeah, this is cool. We like this. And then PC people, no, I don't know that for sure. I feel like I'm putting words in some of their mouths, so it's not everybody.
I think the problem is that we know too many people that are like that.
I always think of the Yahtzee Kurosawa comment of glorious PC master race, where it's like they have like the gold bodies and all that stuff, the little picture of it. That's what I think of, and it's like, it's so true, it's not even funny. And not every PC gamer is like that. I know plenty of PC gamers that are not that way. They're like, hey, you do you play, hey, we can link up, cool. Not everybody's like that, so I don't want it to get that stinking, our area, but we've met a fair amount.
Yeah.
but you meet a fair amount good, you meet a fair amount bad, and you mix them together, and you just have the gaming populace.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god. Oh well.
Yeah. But also, speaking of EA, we can kind of get back to this next topic.
Oh boy.
Because, EA is just...
What did they do again?
So, actually, I need to do this first. Let's give credit where credit's due, because I was sitting at work this morning, kind of minding my own business, about ready to pull out my comic book, sit down, kind of read it. Got a text. Savior 0420 on our group kind of said, man, I'm never going to play an EA game again. And I'm like, what? Like, got out of nowhere. And we kind of started talking about it. Like, EA's always been shooting themselves in the foot since as far as I know. Like, every time they plan something, it blows up in their faces.
Yeah.
So, anyway, news credit goes to Savior on this one. Like, if you come to our Discord, I didn't put his name on there yet, but Savior is the one that got us for that, and now the news, the EA story. So, credit where credit is due, sir. Thank you. I always appreciate it.
Yo, it's the first time that somebody actually gave us a news.
And that's why I'm kind of doing that.
Yeah, it happened a year later. Woo! Oh, wait,
ain't perfect, but...
By
the way, if you are on our Discord and you see a story you think it might go well on the show... please post a link there. I'll check it out, and we'll give you credit for it. We're not going to say you didn't help us out or something. We're not those types.
No.
Anyway, okay, so I'm going to paint a picture for you. I'm going to assume a lot of people in our audience have seen the movie or read the book Ready Player One. Okay?
Yeah.
And if you see that movie, you see at one point, basically, long story short, the MacGuffin virtual world that we're all talking about in this movie, is up for grabs, and a corporation gets a hold of it, and they wants to get a hold of it, and they show the potential of what they're going to do, and it's exactly like an old 1990s internet web browser. Ads all over the place. Click here, click that, so you can move on to the game. Blah 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 blah. EA wants to do that with your video games, apparently.
Which is like why? Well, they already do it with Sims.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Well, Electronic CEO Andrew Wilson was on a earnings call for the fourth quarter, and they said that they see in the future in-game ads coming to their games that will take place during your gameplay.
Wait. You said fourth quarter for this fourth quarter?
No. Let me fourth quarter earnings report, meaning
okay.
what this is just future talk stuff.
I thought this fourth quarter, are they fucking insane? They want to lose money on Christmas? Jesus.
So they're apparently doing research on it, and they're being very thoughtful on how to implement these ads.
Oh my god. How, Brandon?
They didn't specify, which is the fun part.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can speculate all we want. I'm not going to give it the time of day. I am going to, however, meet me at the main camera. Can you post on me, Illy, the main camera stuff so they can look at me?
Yes.
Or they can look at my picture?
Yes, there you are.
Okay. Guys, just want to talk to y'all, and all the PC, all the consoles. I know we all have our differences. We just talked about them. Helldivers 2. That was great. We did a good thing. You guys did good. Really, you did good. I agree with everything you did there. Don't stop. Don't hang up your stuff. Right now is the time you need to start going to these people like EA and all that and going, no, bad EA. Like roll up a newspaper and hit them over the head type shit.
All
right?
Yeah, the squirter.
No.
No.
Yeah, no. Sony learned. I grant you it's air quotations learned. I understand that. But Sony learned because we spoke up so early that it was a bad idea for business to do that. And at the end of the day, companies only exist for one thing. It is not to make you feel happy. It is not to show you the things that you loved as a kid in a new form. It's to rape your pocketbook. It is to take all the monies that you have, your human monies, and put them in their corporate money's pockets.
Yeah.
That is all corporations are doing. They are not some saintly place that is the avatar of, decent moral society or, the chaotic crumbling of society that you can blame. No, they only exist for money. You want them to stop? Threaten them by taking their money away. This is how you do it. You've already shown the blueprint, and it's a very effective blueprint. By the way, I've been screaming about that blueprint since about 2008 when Mass Effect happened. All right? Just pointing that out.
Okay.
Yeah, just getting that off my chest.
Okay.
But this is what you guys need to do. All right? Okay, good talk. You can pan back out.
I needed to put the fucking. I had that fucking sound in hand, just waiting for you to finish because that was epic. Kinda. It's like you never asked me like, do me a close up of me. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna completely be honest here. Totally ripping off Jon Stewart on that one because usually when he pulls you into the camera corner, it's like, we gotta talk. Come here.
God damn.
Completely owning that one.
Okay. Hey.
But it's effective.
We're all inspired by people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a half-ass show if you don't steal from somebody.
Oh yeah, I stole from everyone. I mean, who? What? No, nah. Me original? Where?
Content's original.
I have nothing. I just thought that'd be funny. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Oh,
yeah,
for the love of God! Haven't any of you ever been in a cult before?
That works. That also works.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. People need to do that kind of shit. Like, if they want to change, they gotta be aggressive.
Mhm.
Aggressive, like, in a good way. Because
Now-
I saw all the
good.
madness they did with the fucking, Helldivers thing, because everyone loved that game, and then it's suddenly like, why is everyone angry? Like,
Yeah. By the way, this has worked in other areas too.
tell me about
You
it.
only need look at Hasbro. Remember last year, I remember you were talking about this on the show where I was like, I like the boxes. These are nice boxes. I don't have to worry about them. People bitched and moaned. Now we're back to the shitty boxes because they wanted those instead. I'm not happy about it, but majority rules.
You're talking about the ones that were closed and they kept up opening, they kept on stealing, and they kept putting them on cereal boxes? That's what the ones that you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking like the full cardboard ones that you would open it up and so you knew it was tampered with.
No, Brandon. They still open and left shit inside, and you thought that it was that, and it wasn't.
No, I would always check the box and make sure it's like I couldn't open it. If I could open it, I left it alone.
Yeah, no, as of lately, they've been very crafty. I think they've learned.
Yeah. Yeah, well, also going back to the other ones. So now next time when you go to a store and you look in the toy aisle, you'll see Winston from Ghostbusters as a G.I. Joe.
I love that one. The one that was the Dungeons and Dragons character. What was it? Hugh Grant?
It was the Hugh Grant one,
It
yeah.
was Hugh Grant, and I went there and I showed it to my boss, and she's like, "What's wrong with it?" Bro, it's Hugh Grant. It's like, okay, it's not a G.I. Joe. Oh, you're all morons. That's why I'm here. It's like, you're all morons.
To be fair, most people wouldn't pay attention to that. You just have a collector-obsessed husband.
But even I knew that it was like guys, God bless the guys that collect G.I. Joes, because I love you guys. I love you, Brandon. I love everyone here that shows up, because like, hey lady, this is wrong me, son of a bitch. Thank you.
Transformers guys too. Give them credit where credit's due.
Oh, those mice are sweethearts. I love them. I take care of them. The ones that can go to fucking hell out of the Hot Wheels, they can go fuck themselves. Anyway.
Barbie collectors bad? I'm asking out of curiosity, really.
What?
Barbie collectors, are they annoying?
Oh no. I only had them
I was genuinely curious.
When the movie came out, all the fat girls in pink showed up. Right now, let me tell you, I avoided the Hello Kitty craze because I didn't know that we have like a new bedding thing till like yesterday.
Oh no.
And I went there because we saw like big ass Brendan, you almost didn't sleep in this bed. I'm just gonna say that. You almost didn't sleep in this bed because we have like a big ass fucking pillow that is okay, $40, I don't care. But it's all the characters of Hello Kitty, and it's like a fabric that, oh my god, me and my friend from work, we were like, we need to jump on those motherfuckers because we need those motherfuckers. And she's like, they're gone. I mean, fuck.
I feel like I would have came home and I would have seen like the bed made up, like the couch made up with like a blanket and a pillow. It's like,
let
guess
me
what,
tell you.
honey? And it's like, what? I go into the off room. Oh.
Let me
All
tell
right.
you that my friend said, like, I'm gonna get you that blanket of Hello Kitty. I didn't know that you were a Hello Kitty fan. She got me like a Snoopy sweater for my birthday, and I died. I was like, oh my god! But it's like I told her, no, I'm a Hello Kitty fan. And it's just like,
Yeah.
you're one of us. I mean, yeah, I'm just like
Exhibit A, your husband going to 3 different Targets to get you a damn shirt for your birthday.
I love you. Also, remember, I bought that Hello Kitty Hawaiian shirt. I'm looking forward for that. And I even bought like different shirts to use them with it, so it
Yeah,
doesn't
you
look
did.
stupid.
I'm actually surprised you didn't bust it out on the holiday we were off.
No, I had my FTR one. It was a special
Okay.
date.
Your CM FTR.
Oh yeah, I love that
A
shirt.
pink shirt with the 3 manliest caricatures you could find on the planet.
Bitch, they're my guys. I love them. All my big buffy guys. Can I stop now? Because like you're showing me. Anyway.
But yeah, it's going to be real interesting to see how these ads are going to be implemented, if they are at all. I think if they are smart, they'll be like, nope.
Well,
Then again, I don't. This is the same company that decided, you know what? Let's put half a game on a disc. Nobody's going to get pissed about that.
no, who's gonna know? Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know.
Oh,
Everyone-
they knew.
Oh yeah. Mm-mm.
Like, honestly, at this point, it's like, I'm like, I could buy that game, but it's like, it's going to show up on PlayStation Plus sooner or later at this rate. I just got to wait it out.
Right.
And then it's like, I just renew the thing. It pays for itself in one game. Okay.
Right.
And by one game, I mean a game that I put in my library I never touch because I forget about it.
It's one of those. I get it. Well, sorry, I'm adjusting my plushies because they're here and I'm playing with them.
It's fine.
Anyway. So speaking of ads,
Yes.
you have another thing about ads that it's stupid. I know that.
Yeah.
It's just that I say, like, it makes sense if we talk about stupid companies
Mm-hmm.
right next about it,
Oh,
unless you have
oh,
something
yeah.
else.
No.
So disappointed, Britt.
It is. And I'm more disappointed that it's one of those things that's like, it sort of like presents a theme through the week, and then you find yourself and you're like, I can't believe I'm talking about this stupid shit. Not that it's like uninteresting, it's more, it's like, who thought these were good ideas?
Big companies that want to steal our money.
Yeah. Okay, so Amazon. We all love their shipping. Kinda. As long as it's like, under
Whoa.
$100, kinda.
Yeah.
Like, how bad is it when we get stuff delivered? It's like, does one of us home that day?
Yo, I pray to God. It's like, I hope my thing shows up where it should be. I pray to God. I
mean, it could be like the almost $80 figure I bought that just was chilling in the fucking mail area that was wide open at 8 o'clock at night in the middle of the fall.
Remember that fucking night that we so when we take out our doggy Phoebe, we go and always go and give a roundabout to the apartment complex, and we always pass through the mailboxes. So we have like this fancy fucking service that they charge me. By the way, it's not fucking cheap. Fuck those bastards. And we see all the mailboxes with packages over the mailboxes, like over them, not inside of the fucking lockers, over them. And I'm like, you're seeing this fucking shit? What the hell? And all of them were Amazon.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And the best part is like that figure I'm talking about that night, I was getting it in. It's like your package has been delivered. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'll see the picture. I thought it was outside the door. I'm like, gotcha. That's the mail. You want to talk about, man, you want to see a white kid run fast. Let me tell you guys. That was like, I think Illy literally heard the like out as I ran.
Fuck? I was like, what the fuck happened? Like, where is he? Oh my lord. This is why I wanna, look, this last couple of paychecks, I've had money, and I was kind of thinking about buying the Magic Knight Rare figure that I want, but now I'm afraid. Like, I don't want to put money on that shit, and then suddenly, oh yeah, we just threw it there, and be, oh, hell no. Hell fucking no.
Yeah. I mean, the Final Fantasy thing where it's like they put it under that one was great because it's a big-ass collector's edition. Cost $100, and they just slide it under the rug of our fucking it's not obvious at all.
the rug is
It's not like a key.
it's like there's nothing. Like how the fuck? No. I think that guy was trolling us because Jesus.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there like, I don't get this.
How? Why? Like that was us.
And the thing
How?
is,
Why?
this drives me more mad because I used to do their job for a living, and it's like, if I drop something at the wrong place, I got my ass raked across coals. And, I had to take pictures, I had to show proof of delivery, all that shit. These guys, it's just like, eh.
Yeah, no, like it's literally
It
offensive.
infuriates me just because I'm like, I can do your job better. I understand you're not wanting to do this. I get that completely.
There's like, I think this lady that used to live across from us that we saw, like they put it her packages in the trash can because she thought it'd be safer there, and that makes total sense. If you put that in the instructions, it makes total sense.
And then the trash guys come by and pick up the package.
Which is hilarious, yeah. But I mean, anyway.
Okay, so back on topic, because, Amazon.
We're so angry at Amazon.
Yeah,
That's just funny.
Amazon, they bring you Twitch.
Right.
Says a lot about the product right there. Anyway.
Anyway.
This stream is brought to you by... Hey, my mic's not working. What the hell? No, I'm kidding. The feed was cut. I was joking.
I think our Lord and Savior, what's his fucking name?
I think Jeff Bezos should pay for a couple of subscriptions. Do you guys have Prime membership? Why'd you make him pay the bills and subscribe right now? Yeah, he can keep the lights on in his own joint. Anyway, so when you boot up Amazon Prime Video now, I don't know if you've noticed, you get ads.
Ain't that shit?
But wait a minute, Brandon, you say. I pay for Amazon. Why am I getting ads?
Right.
Well, because Amazon implemented a new feature recently that it doesn't matter that you pay for Amazon Prime. By the way, I just want to point out here again, this is our fault.
This is our fault.
We agree, when we all agree to pay for these services, oh, we're not going to pay for ads. Okay, that's fine. We'll pay for this. This makes sense. And then somebody, either at Netflix or HBO or somewhere, went, hey, guys. Oh, no, it was Hulu. I'm sorry. It was Hulu. They're like, guys, we're going to put ads into your show still. Why? Oh, well, because of streaming rights, when it comes to live broadcast next day, we have to pay for a fee, so you're going to pay through ads. But I'm paying you $8 a month already.
Right.
That's tough shit.
Yeah.
So that was that. So we have ourselves to blame on that one. We opened the door and we let that happen, and this is how we got to this.
Yeah.
Because they now offer tiers where it's like, well, you don't have to pay as much, but you get ads. It's like, if I'm paying, you're not going to give me ads. I'll pay what I need to pay to not see ads, because that's bullshit. It's one thing if it's over the air, and I understand with like cable and Sling and all that stuff, you have to do that, because you're taking a stream and just putting it on your thing. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Okay? I'm paying directly. You don't need ads. I'm paying you directly. I'm paying your bills. This would be like if Second Wing or Aftermath just went, oh yeah, we're going to put ads on our site even though you're paying us.
It's, look, to be perfectly honest, there's nothing good anymore on Prime. I mean, there's the Fallout, but if you don't like Fallout...
Which we don't.
Which, I'm indifferent. It's not that I don't like it, I'm just indifferent,
I don't care. I think that's a better phrase.
That's a good way. Then there's like, the only thing that we care for is fucking The Boys. Like, The Boys,
I mean,
that's only, we're waiting for that. I think we only have the subscription for this fucking year for that. I want to say that. But
well, also at the same time, like, I'm a big fan of The Expanse, but I have the books. I didn't see the show, so I'm like, oh, this is fine. I don't need this.
Yeah, I mean, I gotcha. But what I'm trying to say is, like, there's nothing really, like, honestly, most of the shit that they put is from Freevee, and it already has ads. So it's like, whatever. If I want to see that shit, I'll go to Tubi then. To be perfectly honest.
as part of the Amazon protocol, they're going to institute more ads because God hates us. But what types of ads, Brandon, you're wondering to yourself? Well,
Please
I have that information
tell me,
for you.
Tell me.
So,
They're great.
you have the following 3 coming soon to Amazon Prime Video.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like at this point we need like that do like like the old 50s like background music like Spanish
I
or
would
something.
like to put like the music from The Sims because that's how I feel. Like the construction one.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, we have carousel format. What's that, Brandon? Slides of interactive ads will pause when interacted with. So if you see that ad for that, what's a really crappy thing they'd probably show on there?
Like,
how about that knockoff pencil case that you want? That's Bello Kitty. Let's just go with that one.
oh,
It's a Chinese-made one.
yo, I have one from Sakura Card Captors that said "Happy Time, very fun."
Okay, so let's see you see that. If you pause on that, it'll stop moving, and you can look at it and take it from there. All right. There's that one. That's one of them. The next one is a very obvious one. Oh, what we got here? Skull!
Oh!
Subscribe! Look at that guy. We were just talking about subscriptions. He resubbed. He is now 14 months with us.
I
The
am
crazy bastard.
Pinche loco. He spends his money well. Thank you.
Good evening, Skull. Welcome in. We're just bitching about our bosses at Amazon.
Oh my god. Muchas gracias. Espera. Wait. This deserves the... He's an old-time lover. Here.
Always a mensch. Anyway, so we're talking about pause ads. Continuing on with the story. That one's very simple. Let's say you got to get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of your show or movie. Hit pause. You come back. There's an ad sitting there waiting for you while you have it on pause.
Yeah, I love that. I love the last one, though. The last one is perfect.
Oh, yeah. The trivia ads?
That are... So, I guess YouTube does that? YouTube does that, but it's not a trivia. It's like a survey, right?
Okay. Oh, I don't know or care about that, but anyway, trivia ads are facts of products and rewards interaction, and if you buy it from there, you get extra perks.
So
if it's bought in ad.
So if I buy a thing that is probably a Chinese knockoff,
Super Happy Fun Time Mega Edition
from Hello Kitty. No, Hi Cat.
It's Bello Bitty.
Bello Bitty.
Well, the makers of Mailer Goon.
Oh my god! And Happy Time, Fun Time Card Girl. I legit had that. And I legit had that.
Sounds like a prostitute. I'm sorry.
Happy Time Card Girl was the best thing ever. I bought it at a convention in Monterrey. All the knockoff things were like $2. I got to get my pencil case in college.
I mean, it's like that famous Marvel character, Clack Bat.
Who? Marvel?
Black Bat.
The fuck is that, man?
Black Cat. You just flipped the word.
Jesus Christ, I don't know what you're talking about sometimes.
Well, nobody's supposed to. They're supposed to be gibberish words that they use to sell.
Oh my god. Okay, so
those are the ads that'll be coming soon to your Amazon Prime account. By the way, you can make these go away with an additional fee, by the way.
How much it is?
Well, I'm going to give you 2 numbers here, okay?
Uh-huh.
So, it's $2.99 a month.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't sound bad, does it? Like, on first blush, when you see it, it's like $2.99 a month. That ain't bad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they get you.
Oh, no.
Because if you pay attention, a month goes 12 times a year.
Right.
All right?
Right.
So it's just a simple matter of multiplying $3 times 12. And I'm going to let you guys I'm going to take a second here. We're just going to sit quietly, and you can pull up your calculators or do the math in your head, and we'll let you catch up.
Remember when your teacher said, like, you're never going to have a calculator in your pocket and everything? We have one in every fucking phone.
So I'm going to let you guys be for a second.
Now just tell us, Brandon, because we're dumb. You have the
Hang
number
on.
already
Nope.
with you.
Nope. Because I have to play this.
What the fudge?
$36 a year to get rid of ads after paying $140 with tax in the first place.
It's gonna be 180 at the end of the year. That's what it is, pretty much.
Roughly, I'd even argue 190.
It's 170, but plus every bullshit, it's 180, which is so it's almost $200 for a service that has terrible service.
Well, to be perfectly honest, up until this year, actually up until we got to Texas. Let's be fair.
Texas sucks.
Once we got to Texas, like Amazon in Ohio and other places, I mean, anybody in the chat, please feel free to respond. I had zero issues with. I would order my thing. Like if I wanted a game on launch day, I would just put the order in. I'd go to work. The UPS man would drop it at my back door, hidden. And I would come home. My package is there.
So
excellent.
Amazon in Mexico also sucks. My brother bought like a phone, if I'm correct, and he got a shampoo because it weighted the same.
I mean, I can't say anything. I bought a computer on Amazon, and we all know how that went.
Yeah, that was great.
That was my own fault. I own that one.
We suffered so much for that. We suffered way too much for that shit.
Hell, Rocket Goth, I hate to interject, but I was just informed there was a Lego Eiffel Tower that's 700 and it's also 5 feet tall. That's all. I mean, go look up the Millennium Falcon. That's cheap by comparison, if I'm correct.
And let's be fair, if you like that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, but also at the same time, if I went to you, it's like, Illy?
Yes.
Hey, I love you. I just want you to know that.
No.
But it's only $1,000.
No.
We can have a new coffee table.
No,
it is legitimately the size of a coffee table. I'm not making that up.
What part of fucking no you don't understand? No.
But think of the value of appreciation, and my love to you is so strong.
Honestly, my character is looking like you. Like fuck you. It's literally how I look at you. Like love. This relationship is not working. Lap dances? No, he needs to bring me Henry Cavill to make me a lap dance for me to even consider it. I'm just gonna say.
Okay, let's dial that back a second here.
Are you gonna get me Henry Cavill?
No, that's not happening because let's think about this.
Okay.
No. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so the item I'm talking about is $1,000. All right.
Yeah.
For this request,
okay,
I need to book airfare. I also need to do reconnaissance because I don't know where the man lives exactly. Let's be fair. And also, to be perfectly honest, I have to kidnap him. So at the air ticket alone, I'm assuming he's somewhere in England. So I'm already in 4-digit numbers here.
he is in the Witcher Reddit though.
That's not helping.
Oh, come
that
on.
is legitimately not helping.
Come on, he gave me life when we all were like here and close with COVID. He was in a fucking sleepless shirt making a fucking computer live. That saved me. If we're gonna talk about fucking mental awareness thing, you know who saved me? Henry Cavill with no shirt making a computer. God bless him. God bless him. What, Brandon?
Listen, shut up for a second.
Moving on.
But okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
look.
So,
Let's
for $1,000, I am spending now more than that $1,000 to appease you. And your original plan was, I am not going to spend money on this because that's too much money. No, I spend money on you that is going to be possibly $2,000 and up to get my fucking $1,000 Lego that I don't want in the first place. I'm just making an argument for.
Look, Brandon. Okay, let's be fair. Let's be honest. If you show up with some little trinket that is like, look, I thought about you. Like, oh, look, I got you flowers. Oh, look, and you know what I always say? What you do?
Yeah.
What you do, Brandon? What you get? What you get? What you get? Where are you getting? It's simple. It's simple. You don't have to do much. But
Hypotheticals are fun. You're
yeah, no. I never do that anymore. Honestly, I do.
yeah,
come
because
with
I just commit to these hypotheticals.
It's more of a like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can't stop me. You can't stop. You can stop the storm. Like, but with you, it's more of a. It's just that your things are so expensive sometimes, and I just look at you like, are you gonna bring food to the fucking table, or am I gonna have to put money on it?
And I usually do I not?
Oh hell yeah, no, Brendan is
All
really
right.
good about it. But it
Yeah,
still
don't think
pisses
I'm like-
me off.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm still like, I'm paying the bills and all the stuff I need to do, and if you need help, you're the first priority on those.
The funny thing is, like, so I saw this thing for shelves and me. This is the last one. The last one that we got is like, this is the last one before we move, because we're not moving and taking a bunch of shelves with us.
Oh, I agree.
That's the only thing that we stopped, because I said, I don't see a point. I don't see a reason. Why? No.
I agree.
But yeah,
I was talking about like future, like when we got a place of our own again, like up in Ohio and all that shit. Then we talk about that.
Well, we need a fucking house for that shit. I mean, we
need,
could rent
or we need an apartment or something decent.
a bigger one, or a room that actually is just for that.
Yeah, that would help. That will definitely help.
Anyway,
Yeah,
this was the
but
time.
still, it's like
This was married bliss.
tune in next week when we're strangling each other.
Yeah, ain't that such? Anyway.
Yeah, and the best part is, it's like I'm still sitting there and I'm like I got a thing in the mail today. I haven't checked it yet, but it's like I got a thing from Toyota, but they're like, "Hey, we want to talk to you about your car." And it's in my brain at work. I was like, I was in my brain at my work going, maybe. I mean, and then I'm like, I'm running through all the hypotheticals in my head of like, okay, this is now realistic talk here. It's not like fantasy talk where I'm gonna get like a super nice car or something like that. I know that I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
But then I start running through my head like, well, then we got a safe trip bag. We don't have to worry about anything. And it's like, but then I got to do this, then I got to do that before I leave here. And it's like, I feel like I'm spending more money to get out of here than I need to. So.
And you know what's funny? My dad asked me like, "Hey, isn't your car almost done?" Me, how did you know that? Are you?
Yeah, your dad is like stalking my bank account in
I feel
PNC.
Like I told him, like, how did you do that? I don't know. I was just asking. Dad, you're smelling something. My dad has powers of money. I wish I had those powers, because my powers suck. Like my money powers are so low. But well, whatever.
Not gonna say it on air, but your father kind of needs to be quiet on that after the stuff he promised, and then he bought himself something. We're just gonna leave it at that.
My dad is my dad at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was funny that he asked me that today. He's like, how do you know? Like, you're too connected to my brain. Please disconnect right now. This service is no longer available.
But it's like I was running through there. It's like I'm probably not gonna even listen or entertain the offer. But it was like I was still in my head on my way to work, like maybe, and I was just like, I'm probably gonna forget about this, and I did.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So it's like you do have those moments where you run. It's like more. It's like, and I don't know, but we are almost done paying off the car. Which again, if somebody told me it's like I could have this car forever and it'd be infinite, I would be a happy camper.
Yeah, we love
like
that.
Nobody would be. I'd be like, I am fine with this.
We love that little critter right there.
Mm-hmm.
Saved our asses a lot. So I think it's more than fair to, like, the way it brought us, the way it takes us back. Like a full circle.
After a very thorough check. Agreed.
Okay, yeah, definitely. It should, like, because it's safety and everything. So.
Oh yeah, no, it's honestly, I'm probably gonna go hybrid again when we get a new car. We've talked about that before.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go back to gas, because I feel like with what we do, it doesn't make sense, and also we're trying to save the world somewhat.
Yeah, one tree at a time, I guess.
I would love to go fully electric, but I just don't feel confident in the electric cars yet. I really don't.
What, like the fucking horrible roach tank that breaks fingers?
The Gundam foot. Yeah. So apparently,
so
we gotta talk about that. That is a good one. So, the Cybertruck, or, graphic render number 45 from First Person Shooter 2000.
Yo, you want me to look up the video because it's just phenomenal. Anyway, keep
You
rambling.
can find one video, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Please do. Go
let
ahead.
me look.
Anyway, so watching the Daily Show, they're kind of going off on Elon Musk, rightfully so. And then they show people like testing out the Cybertruck, like all the stupid features. All right, and I'm not going to go too far into this because I'm sure Illy has found a video at this point.
No, I'm looking for it. I'm still
okay.
looking for it.
It can't be that hard.
No.
But it's like people demonstrating the features of this, and I feel like this sums up everything about Elon Musk and the people that buy into Musk's bullshit. I'm just going to say that. Like, I'm not trying to make this sound higher than it is. But, okay, go ahead. So, for those of you guys that are just joining us, welcome. We are just talking about some random stuff. And that gas you heard is probably Illy confirming what we thought about the video. Is it even safe to show, honestly, on the air?
I'm trying to look for the ones.
The finger. Without further ado.
Oh!
And she found him.
Found it.
This is the theater of the mind. And ladies and gentlemen, you got to picture in your brain that she's in the background lurking as she loads this up.
Let me pause it and just make it really big because
if you guys like what you guys are seeing, also please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps us grow, and you can be a subscriber with Bezos money to like Skull was, who has now been here 14 months.
Love you.
Skull, by the way, we're sending some orderlies to check on your mental health, make sure you are mentally there and all is well.
We're concerned.
We are concerned because this is a lot of money you're pissing away here, man.
Anyway,
we don't want you to.
Let me go to the webpage. Let me go to the webpage.
Hang on, she's firing it up here. Got kick the thing. Hold on.
Oh boy. Let me take off the sound of the music and let me post it. You want to see it? I can share the page with you.
You can just post the screen up. I mean, that's all it needs is just one. Just blow it up.
Okay, I'm just gonna share it. It's gonna be on the.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have it on the Discord, so you can.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm moving over to Discord.
So,
hang on, I've seen him already.
People, you need to understand that this guy has one brain cell. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, go.
Everybody's been waiting for this. The finger. Without further ado.
Oh my God!
Everybody's been waiting for this.
That can't be real.
That can't be real.
Finger. Without further ado.
Oh my lord.
He amputated himself.
That should not be the thing, but
oh my God.
That picture is great. That picture is great. I hope it's not real.
I give it 4 thumbs up.
There you go. Personal trauma for everyone. Let's keep.
Yeah, I agree with Rock. That can't be real. That has we saw stuff on the Daily Show bit of people doing that and then going, I can't feel my finger. I can't bend it. No, you know what he needs? He needs one of those things. He needs that thing from Futurama, the Thinglonger, the one that's like a mile long to touch things.
I had that the last time and it fucking hurt it. It still hurts. I can move it and everything, but let me tell you, drawing titties this week was very unsatisfying. Let me just say.
Wow, first world problems if there was ever a definition right there. Wow.
Wow. I love that last picture of the finger. I love that last picture.
Oh, it's just like, okay,
oh my God.
Back up here. I get you want to show off your new toy, even if it's a Cybertruck. I get it. Like, when I get something new and Illy doesn't care, it's like, hey, look at this. She's like, that's great, dear. You just keep playing with that.
Yeah,
I'm going to go over here.
I go and pat his head. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. And then when she does that, I do the same. So, it's natural. So, yeah, you want to show off your new toy that you just sunk your life savings into.
Oh, my God. My finger.
Oh, could you imagine that guy's wife? Could you imagine her reaction? It's like, you bought the damn truck, and now I have to take it to the emergency room because you broke your finger on the trunk.
Brendan, I am honestly hugging my finger right now. I don't think he has a wife, bro. I don't think he has a wife. Oh, my God.
Well, I mean, look, I'm just going to say this. I've seen some people get together down here that don't make sense.
But yeah, they're together, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure one has to have a brain. I mean, This isn't Idiocracy completely yet. We're approaching it, but we're not there yet.
What is it? It's when is it when it's like a parasite? What's the name of it? Symbiosis. It's a symbiosis. It's not a
Symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, it's a
that
symbiosis,
can be a thing.
yeah.
Now, there's something symbiotic there. That's for sure.
Like Jerry with the wife on what was it? Rick and Morty.
I would love to. I would love to like know what like the big like tech bro cities. Like I imagine Los Angeles, Dallas, New York. Like, was there like a central hub of like ERs that just had like a run-in of people? Like, I broke my finger. Like, there's just like those scenes in TV shows where you see the people waiting in the line, and it's literally just like a waiting area,
Right.
and it's just all of them holding their fingers. Like, my
Bro,
Cybertruck did this.
that just fucking hurt me.
And
so
did they
bad.
drive their Cybertrucks there? Is the next question.
Yo, you know what's funny? The last time we saw a Cybertruck, it was coming from the fucking hospital or ER.
Right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we have like a hospital across the street, and we saw like, oh look, it looks dumber.
Going to Denny's for our meal on Friday night.
Yeah. Which it was delightful, by the way.
It was.
Mhm.
Yeah. By the way, surprisingly good brisket at Denny's. Didn't think I'd say those words in my mouth, but here we are.
It kicked your ass, but it was really good.
It was
for
worth
what
it.
you
Any brisket's gonna kick my ass.
told me. You're getting into that age, right?
It's brisketlicious. Gotta go.
Yeah, that's very much how it works as of
Mhm.
lately. That's his body now.
And
Oh
it's still
my
better
God.
than most. That's the sad thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. You still have a full head of hair, and that's
Had a
more-
beard till I shaved it.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine, people.
Except my feet are starting to give out on me, it feels like.
Well, you need a day off. You're gonna have a day off tomorrow. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta take
I
me,
mean,
but it's
yeah.
just gonna be for a couple of hours and then bye.
How bad were my feet this week? It's like KT tape to the rescue. I had my feet like layered up in tape, and my wife's like, and Illie's like, oh, you look very cyberpunk today.
Yeah. You got cyberpunk. What was it? You had magic feet this week.
Yeah, except I couldn't do the hyper jump that they can. I mean, that would have been good. It's like, oh, you guys need to get that thing from the top out. Hold on.
But you
How
need
did you
to.
do that?
I want
KT tape.
If I ever make a character, I want that sound from the Incredible Man. What is it? The
Oh, the $6 million man.
yeah, like
That-
I want that.
Dagga, 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 dagga,
Yeah,
dagga,
that.
dagga, dagga. As long as you're not Lee Majors, Marge Simpson will not fantasize about you. That is true.
Well, just one more time. That's me with Henry Cavill. I'm sorry.
Just Henry Cavill.
Yo, no, I have a list of men. Don't
Some
we
that
all?
will surprise you, some that won't.
Yes.
And me, I look at that list. Oh, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Didn't expect her on there though. Huh.
Wow, Scarlett Johansson, you and me.
Oh no,
agree.
that one was definitely on there. I was
Yeah,
just
we
choose your own
agree.
adventure on that. Whoever you think it is.
She made at least ejected twice, thrice, even. Jesus, I will be. That's a good way to say that I may do a review of Hunks, but I don't wanna, because then I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't know. Review some movies of hot guys, where they're too hot.
I feel like it's sometimes you do that, you're overcompensating, but whatever.
Overcompensating? What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm trying to make a joke, okay?
You're talking about you. Well,
No, not that.
well, I'm just gonna.
I'll explain it off air. I think it makes more sense.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
gonna make me feel bad, isn't it?
Nope. It's gonna be like, oh, that makes sense.
That makes sense. I'm gonna forget about it. I have like a attention span of a goldfish, so whatever. Oh, what were we talking
Yeah,
about?
as long as you don't turn off the off button, we're good.
Like I start, like Homer, like you already dialed the number. Homer, like did.
Yeah, that would be you.
Stop it.
What? You're giving the ammunition. It's not the other way around.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty special, people. I'm pretty special.
Nah, she's fine.
Anyway,
But yeah, that's so the Amazon ads, fun and great.
Yeah, well, we just not gonna renew it. Like I said, like when is the boys coming, and that's it.
Yeah, honestly, it's like we get settled wherever we get to. It's like if the delivery system is good, I have no problem because it's like I'll buy a bunch of shit on there at that point.
Yeah, at that point it's like, well, now we can buy shit.
Because that was the justification for Amazon Prime when we used to live with my father. It was like, well, I put my dad on there and I'm like, just buy whatever you want. And next thing I know, like it's like that $140 was probably saved by all the shit he bought for people at Christmas.
Yeah, no, we made
Like
money,
we would pay that fucker off in a month if we had to.
honestly. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's just Texas. We hate Texas. Moving on.
Texas, God's yeehaw spot.
Blech. God's fucking this place. I hate this place. Tomorrow's gonna
I
suck.
I feel like God put Texas between Mexico and America as like a final boss for people to get from Mexico to America.
You know, I was thinking the other day, okay, Phoebe, I got it. I was thinking the other day, like, living here just gave me a new perspective that up there is not that bad. The cold is fine. People are more prepared. They're nicer, kinda, sorta, maybe. But, Texas can suck its own dick because I'm just tired of it.
What floored me this week, I told you off the air, was so we saw all this flooding stuff happen, okay? And it's like every place we looked at when we were looking for houses down here flooded. Like we went to the areas, everything flooded.
Whoever's up there taking care of us, he gave us a realization of, you see, bitch? This is why it happened. So chill, okay?
So I'm talking with people I have at work, and I'm like, man, it's really weird because like all these houses we were looking at that we were gonna buy or we were gonna try and look into, all of them flooded, and they all went, oh yeah, that happened to us too. We have a house, we got flooded, but it's like so blasé. It's like imagine it's like oh yeah, a tree branch fell in my yard kind of situation. Like everybody's just like, oh yeah, it happened, and then it's like, but your house is like your shit. It's like, oh yeah, some of it's destroyed. And I'm sitting there like, and you're okay with this?
Well, it's what the cost that you get to live in this place. I mean, no!
I immediately think of Pedro Pascal and life can be good, but it can be better. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yo, I was like, I was floored. Like, where we live, there's, like, pretty damn good houses back. Because we live on the edge of it. It's
nice houses. Yeah, very nice houses.
Yeah, like...
expensive houses.
There's mansions down closer to the river and shit. So, somebody was telling me because a family member of hers lives in a nice house down there, and he realized, like, a year later after Harvey, when Harvey hit, it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna flood. Well, after this, I'm gonna sell the property. The fucking realtors told her, no, you can't do that. Why? Oh, because the construction pretty much did something with the information, and now it's a floodable place. It's like, so it's always been floodable. Oh yeah, so you can't sell it. You have to stay where you are. It's like, what the fuck, bitch? It's like, you're forcing me to live in this dump? That's what you're saying.
And if you pay flood insurance, you're paying for a premium, obviously.
Oh, yeah. It's like, so, what the fuck? And all the new places that they're, like, building and shit, they are fucking around with it. It's like, what the fuck? Like, Brandon, we saved our asses.
One that we were looking at, and you told me this later on.
Yeah.
Was so we went over there, and I was very conscious of flooding in this area because I was like, one of the first things I asked when we came to this apartment was what happened during Harvey, and they're like, we were an island. I'm like, okay, cool, I can live with that.
Yeah.
And truth be told, they were right.
They were right.
Not even gonna argue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally cool with it.
We were far from whatever. I did believe that on the back of us, they did get a bit of flood, but it's because how it is. Mm-hmm. Like it's yeah.
Yeah. So this place we were looking at. First thing I kind of asked was like, how's the flooding here? It's like, oh, it shouldn't be an issue at all. I mean, there's some rivers, but nothing bad. Okay. Naive Brandon's like, all right, this will work. And eventually what happens, sorry, Leaning for
Ugh.
something. Eventually what happens is, okay, falls through and all that stuff. Illy, do you want to take the rest of the story? Because you're the one that told me all this shit.
What was it? The one that was the new one? Was
Yeah,
it?
the new house we were going to get.
So apparently all that place got flooded hard. Like it's underwater. And apparently the construction is what I was saying. The construction people lied about something and messed around with the information so they could make a possible construction area. And I remember, and now that I'm going back to it, the guy said like, well, this is a testing area because it's not really near anything. So it's like, oh, this is not going to have HOA and whatever. It's like, of course it's not going to have HOA. This is probably a fucking river now. And and they said like, yeah, no,
You're better off getting a motorboat.
that whole fucking street. I remember distinctly when we went, it was raining, and the sides of the fucking street to just go there was a lake and a pond on the side by side. It's like, this is not good. It's like, no, that gets underwater. Everything gets fucked up. The little houses that are like super expensive, they get underwater. It's because the construction people just said, no, fuck it, just change that. It's not sellable. It's sellable instead of not sellable because we're never going to be able to sell anything. And of course, like, what the fuck? And we end up with the same thing. Like, I can't sell my property now. I'm stuck here for 30 years because you assholes made me pay for this shithole. It's like, how in the fuck? And with less trees, like I said the other day, if you have less trees in the area, the flooding is going to be worse.
Yeah.
So, we avoided a bullet. I know it's boring.
We avoided magnum bullets.
let me say, I know that it's a boring conversation, but it just baffles us like to no end. Like, bro.
And people down here are completely cool with it. It's like, oh, that's what happens.
Yeah, like what was it that we saw? Like a guy that's like, well, it already happened with Harvey. So what I do every time it rains, I just rent a U-Haul, put all my expensive shit there, and I put it
people were
somewhere
doing
else.
that. They were buying it, just hanging out U-Hauls.
And then it's like, well, when we come back, we just take out the water and that's it. My God, how can you live like that? How can you fucking live like that? It's not possible.
For context purposes, let's play counterproductive story. In Cleveland, Ohio, there is like basically a divide. It's east and west, okay?
For sure.
If you want snow, you go to east side because you blink and it snows 6 feet. You don't want snow, you go to the west side and you blink and it snows like an inch.
Yep.
Okay? Yep. All right. So, on the east side, as you get closer to Lake Erie and some of the rivers over there, the water freezes naturally.
Looks very pretty, by the way.
Looks pretty, yeah.
It does.
But what happens also is
the water
comes spring, that water thaws and that water has to go somewhere. My sister was chilling in her house one night and her home suddenly got flooded in the basement. To the point that we had to take my niece. She had to come stay with us for a few days because they were trying to kind of get stuff cleaned up. Understandably so. We were trying to help out where we could.
It was a nice basement.
And get into that. Yeah. This was before that. Okay. And so end result is insurance comes in. Okay. Shit happens. Da-da-da-da-da. They rebuild it. They fortify it so it won't happen again. And, there's still a chance. There's always a chance.
Right.
But they were not like, oh, well, it just happens. No big deal. They're like, no, we're not letting this happen again. What do we have to do to not make this happen again? Yeah. By the way, when they were doing the renovations, they found termites, so they had to gut those too. They weren't like, oh, well, that's the way things are. Just keep the termites there. They'll be fine.
Yeah. It baffles me how they are here.
Yeah. And I'm sure it's not isolated to here. I'm sure there are other people. I'm sure people listening are hearing this and going, oh, I know people like that. But it's more, I've never seen a city or an area like this where it's like it snows an inch, everybody loses their mind. The state's power grid can't function if it goes below 32 degrees or above 80, it seems.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. It's too hot, turn it off. It's too cold, turn it off. That's pretty much how it works.
Yeah, I will never forget, like last year, it's like, oh, it's going to be cold. Hey, by the way, you guys want to ease off the power usage? Don't just keep it at like 68. Don't worry about keeping it warmer than that. You'll be fine.
No.
I'd never heard of a state doing that before. And Then one day I was like checking my emails and I got an email from my power provider and they're like, "Oh yeah, that whole Texas grid thing, we're connected to this national grid. You're cool."
It's ridiculous. It's like,
And suddenly that money I'm paying a little premium for, I'm like, you know what? This is okay.
I
Not that the national grid's great. I don't want it to sound that way, but trust me, compared to this.
I feel like as of lately, it turned into the "We Hate Texas" the podcast. There's always a section.
No, that's going to be a spin-off coming soon to MNR.
Yeah, We Hate Texas, the section. Yeehaw! But
Yeah, it blows my mind what people put up with here. And I still remember, like, I think this year I was going to the bank or something, and I was talking with the teller, and I was like, it's kind of chilly down here. She's like, yeah, but you don't want to get used to it. And I just kind of gave her this dead look of like, I have been here 3 years. Every year I have been here, it has snowed or gotten cold below freezing, and you guys lose your minds. It is not changing if it's happening 3 years in a row. You kind of need to accept it.
It's not. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then she kind of looked at me like, well, I guess you're right. I didn't think about it that way. I'm like, yeah, I understand you don't know what snow is. That's completely valid down here.
It's really funny because I remember when it happened the first time, like my uncle was like, "Oh yeah, it hasn't happened since 1990 something." It's like, okay, and then we saw it like that year, and then the next year, and then the year after, and then the year after. It's like, so this has been happening. Just they don't look. They just don't look. We don't
I'm gonna bet you money we're gonna leave and it's gonna stop.
Yeah, we're frozen. Remember what my mom says? Every time we go there, there's a freezing. So I expect you, when we go in August for the kid's birthday, you're gonna bring snow, Brandon, in August. You better bring snow.
If I'm bringing snow in August, we're getting our asses back up here. We're going up to Ohio. We're not even fucking around anymore.
Yeah, I know.
It's like the joke I used to say when I was a driver. It's like, okay, I understand like January through April is going to be random as fuck and there will be snow on the ground and I have to make peace with that. If there is snow on the ground on June 1st, I ain't coming to work because we have bigger problems to worry about if that's the case.
Yep. Oh my god. Okay. Can we stop ranting about Texas?
I guess.
I mean, there's nothing to talk about, but we always rant about Texas. I love it. It's like so healthy for me to rant about my place of living.
That's your place of living?
Yeah, the place where God set me. It's like, I'm gonna show you how life can suck.
Boy.
Here. Yeah, I think Hank Hill is God here. Let me tell you, boy. We do propane here. Like, no, you don't. You know what's the worst thing? I've never seen
What?
Here, everything is charcoal, or what's the other thing? Fucking wood. That's what it is. That's what it is here.
Hey, wood-fired steaks aren't bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, they're delicious, but he lied to me all these years. I thought that it was gonna come for propane and propane accessories. What the fuck? Very disappointed.
Maybe up in Dallas.
What was it? Like, I expected, like, the good southern accents. There's nobody with southern accents. Everyone is from California.
Oh, I knew that. I knew that coming down here. I remember when I first came down here, and the only thing I saw that was like a stereotype of a Texan was the car guy selling me Fords with a big Texas championship belt and a cowboy hat. That was the only thing of stereotype Texas I saw. That was on a fucking TV.
So in my job, there's only one person that has an accent. And the rest, we're all Mexicans. That's the most Texas thing ever. We're all Mexicans. We're the Mexican team, apparently. Go Mexico.
And then I go to work. Hey, Whitey, get out of here. Okay.
The best thing is that all the Mexicans here don't want to be Mexicans. I don't get it. I'm still, like, floored by that.
There's a lot of things I don't get down here.
It's like I don't care. It's like, oh, we don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo. We only do the thing. It's like, why? Because that means that we're Mexican. They're gonna look us funny. It's like, they already. Have you seen el pinche nopal in your face? Nopal is a cactus, by the way, Brandon. Just so you know.
Okay. Cool.
We always say that, like, oh, that fucking nopal is in your face because it looks like you look, you walk, you talk. You're probably Mexican, bro. Even the ones that were born here is like, bro. That kudos for the families that for kids that have like, I don't know, 20 something and they all talk Spanish perfectly, kudos for those families. God bless them. Because they need to learn Spanish.
My favorite thing still, it's like with my family, is how, okay, so I am of Irish and German descent, okay?
Yes.
That's fine, yeah. You know, makes a lot of sense when you know my anger issues.
The best of the rest.
Yeah. Like, basically, my DNA guarantees that if I could somehow harness chi, I'd probably go Super Saiyan before any other human because of just the sheer anger requirement. I already have that achieved.
Yeah, we experienced it on the studio a couple of times.
Yeah, that was fun. Anyway, so, you know, my mom dies and she was the German descent. And it's like, all of a sudden, my siblings were like, all things Irish all the time. Like, you know, St. Patrick's Day came around, like, we had to wear green, we had to do this, we had to do that. I'm like, where were you guys, like, the last, like, 30-some-odd years of my life when you could have done this, and you choose to do it now? It's like, were you just, like, ashamed because you didn't want to piss off mom, or suddenly you want to do this, and frequent trips to Ireland? Like, I'm not kidding when I say frequent trips. It's, like, every couple of years.
I feel like every year they do it.
Which, by the way, having had to price out a trip, because I was genuinely curious, it's like $16,000 to fucking go to Ireland. That's a down payment on a house, guys.
Whoa, per person?
It was, okay, I'm not sure. It was like $1,600, I think, a person or something like that, not including lodging and all that.
Whoa. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and it's like you start doing this math, and you're like, and it also was through a travel service, so I think that's why it kind of got up a little bit.
Oh yeah, no.
But it's like these guys do this routinely. Like they have buddies in the travel industry over there, and I'm like, you realize John Q. Public can't do this shit? What makes you guys so special?
I'm kind of fucking.
Are you in debt up to your eyeballs?
I'm kind of curious how much it can be. Now you're putting me in United to see that shit. That sounds insane. If it lets me.
Gonna Google average cost of trip to Ireland. A 1 week trip to Ireland for one person can cost around $1,072, including food, accommodation, travel, local transportation, and sightseeing. A 2 week trip to Ireland can cost you $2,144 for one person, or $4,289 for two people.
Okay, so that is ridiculous. Let's see Japan.
Sure, why not? We're doing it.
I'm yamming here. Oh.
That's yeah. You know, Ireland's a little cheaper.
$5,000? No. That's yeah, I guess for 2 weeks.
I mean, I would do a week. I wouldn't even do 2 weeks. I feel like 2 weeks might be too much.
Yeah, imagine that. 10 days? 10 days?
Round trip time? Yeah, that can make sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, 4,000 sounds about right. I'm like, yeah, that checks for two people. That checks.
It's $13,420
for two people to go to Japan for what, 10 days?
For 4 people, bro.
Okay, so 13,000.
Yeah.
Hang on.
It's
hang on.
It's $4,000. Really?
Let's see here.
Let's go to Japan.
I'm gonna put 13,000. 13-000. 3 zeros. Okay, correct. Now I'm gonna divide that by 4 people. Okay. That's actually $3,250 for 4 people.
That's roughly 4,000 per chompa.
With tax, yeah. With tax, you're right.
And this is if you go to like nice places and such, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go to Japan. Then I'm gonna come back cursed. I'm already cursed. I'm already leaving my curse. What the hell was that?
Huh?
Oh, you're showing the thing? Oh, I didn't. Let me stop the streaming.
I closed the stream. That's
I
what
didn't know that. I didn't see that. Okay. Anyway, that is fucking decent, I guess. Because it's Japan.
Oh no! Oh no!
You gotta drink your Kool-Aid to go to Japan.
Oh no! Oh yeah!
It's. I mean, if I wanted to go somewhere, I would have liked to go to Japan,
We still could. I mean, we're not done yet in life.
Yeah, yeah. I want to go to Japan one day just to go and say, like, I was in Japan for 3 days. I don't give a shit.
Now we gotta go to Japan when they get the mobile suits that you can drive yourself, like, to the streets.
I want to go to that bar where they have mobile suits and chicks in bikinis. We need to go there. I just want to go there and sit like, look at that, Brandon. It has both of the things that we like.
Together at last.
Together at last. Yay.
Let me turn on the TV. Look, it's on the TV too.
It's
Because
like
it's a cartoon.
It drives me nuts, the people that go is like, well, let's rent like a fucking, I don't know, let's rent an apartment. Sometimes it's cheaper instead of like going to a hotel.
Like an Airbnb, yeah.
Yeah, and then just eat whatever the fucking 7-Eleven there is. I'm just gonna say we're gonna end up constipated because that's a lot of rice.
That's a lot of fiber, yeah.
I would like to go to ramen places that are actually ramen and make you eat something super spicy.
I mean, I would like to go to Japan and see the culture and all that stuff.
Hell
just because
yeah.
I like the samurais and stuff like that, like the history side of things. Love to see that. I'd love to go to China, but I don't agree with their policies, so I can't.
I don't want to go to China. I'm gonna be coughing fucking contamination.
Also
Although
that.
we can go to, where is it that is like just fucking Cyber City? What is the one? I don't know. I want to say it's a capital.
Shanghai?
I think it's a capital where it's like super like it's China. It's the United States and China, just cyberpunk. I don't know. I remember like back when I used to work for the toy company, they went there. It's like, oh, everyone talks in English, and everyone like I never saw a Chinese person make lol. It's like, what? So why did you go? Oh, just for the hell of it, I guess. I mean, oh, cool.
Kind of twisted, but okay.
Yeah, they were like that. Anyway, but yeah, if I wanted to do anything, I would like to go to Japan, at least for a week. Go get cursed, come back. With my curse. Be happy, I guess.
Makes sense.
Live in a band for a month. I think we can do it.
Down by a river?
We live in a band for a year down by the river? Well, no, if we're going to be...
Not here, because we're going to get flooded.
Yeah, not here. If we live in a band down by the river, like, for a year, we can have money enough for a house and a trip for Japan. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, we can do that.
Get in tune with nature. Oh, God, I wish I had a TV.
And then I'm like, well, Brandon, I didn't know that I wanted to be a hippie so hard. This is fine. The only thing is the toilets. That's the only thing that I would miss a lot. Anyway.
I mean, honestly, you can. I feel like, it may take a little longer, but we can offset by getting a porta potty. I think that's fair.
You know what? I'm down with that. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
All right. Well,
okay.
we've dragged this story over to the edge of the line, so we can kind of start wrapping up.
Yeah.
Are you going to stream this week?
No. I don't
okay.
know. No, I don't know. Because sadly, I'm right now working on the review. If I do anything, it may be a surprise stream because I'm not sure what's going on. And as of lately, I've been leaving late from work because I'm picking every dime that I can get.
Yeah.
So, unless you guys pay me. If you pay me.
If you subscribe, you never know. The more subscribers we get, the more we can go, fuck it.
Yeah, you can pay me more. I'll stay here every day and I'll talk bullshit. Just like today. 4 hours and hours about it.
Yeah.
But if everything works out, my plan is Thursday and Friday are my day off. So I already have the movie in hand that I want to do, but I need to record and I need to edit and all that stuff, and it takes time. So yeah, that's the idea.
I get you. Okay. I might stream this week since I'm kind of playing around with Street Fighter. I might stream some of my shenanigans on there.
Okay.
We'll definitely be here for the half-ass show next week. That won't be an issue.
It's next week.
Yeah.
Oh,
also,
no.
okay.
No, go ahead.
The week after. The week after we won't be here. In about 10 minutes, the Substack review for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will drop. You'll get a link, and all the socials will have it at that point. So have fun with it. You can see my thoughts on the first half. It is gameplay only. The second one will be spoiler filled a go. Just get that out of the way.
Looking
So
forward.
I don't want
to
people
that.
to. I don't want people to like check the second one and be like, "You spoiled the story for me." It's like I've put every bumper I can in the way. After that, it's on you.
I just gonna say it's not a spoiler. It's a fucking game that it's been forever there, and what I saw is like you just dragged the idea.
Yeah, but we were talking about that earlier. I kind of told you the theory I heard. That's like when you hear that theory, a lot of things click.
Oh yeah, you said that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that.
So, but you'll find out soon enough. I hope to have that edited tomorrow. It might be even tomorrow or Monday. It'll be on the air. So we'll see what we can do with that. Beyond that, that's about all we got planned for this week. So that'll about do it for the half-ass show this week. I would like to thank Skull for subscribing for 14 months. That's a new one. Been waiting to use that, haven't you?
I did it. He knows that. I know he's hearing it.
Yeah, I get you. So, yeah, we got that. And also thanks to Rock for stopping by and chatting with us, and K9 for doing his airdrop in, as he is known to do. And I'm trying to see if there's anybody we can raid out to, but I don't see anybody here that...
No. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, on that note, we will wrap it up here. Thanks, everybody, for listening. If you guys like what you heard, please consider subscribing to either Twitch or YouTube, depending on where you find this at. We're always willing to have you guys here. Always more to join the cult. That's great. If you're on Amazon, if you're on Twitch, you can use your Amazon Prime membership, get a free month subscription, see how you like it, have Bezos pay the bill. The more Bezos pays the bill, the happier I am, actually. And yeah, that's about all we got right now. So stay tuned next week for more fun and frivolity here on the Half-Ass Show on MNR. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a good night.
Be safe, stay safe, be happy, and take care of your old selves and such.
Good night, everybody.
Bye bye and shit.